Keto Diet Food List Guide, What to Eat or Not Eat. The keto diet is a high-fat, low-carb and moderate protein diet. It can get a little complicated with what you can and can't eat. That's why we created this handy keto diet food list for you to follow and get a feel for what you should and shouldn't eat when on a ketogenic diet plan. Note, there are affiliate links in this post. See full disclosure. Keto Diet Food List PDF format. To be frank, you can eat what you want as long as it's within the carb, fat, protein limits, aka macros. But carbs add up quickly. Let me tell you. So you must be aware of that, and that's why foods like bread, pasta, crackers, and anything sugary sweet are really not recommended. They are high carb. Check out our keto grocery list of allowed and not allowed foods, plus a simple guide with all there is to know about the ketogenic diet. You can use this list to create your keto shopping list if you wanted, or just to be sure you're on the right path when shopping in general. Keep scrolling down for full details on what you can eat and can't eat on a keto diet. Keto Diet Food List. Allowed foods. Here is the full keto beginner grocery list broken down for you. Above you can get the printable keto food list. Just fill out the form with your email and name. Keep in mind that keto is a low-carb and high-fat diet, LCHF. This keto diet food list should help you know what is recommended and what should be avoided when following a keto diet. Keto-friendly fats, oils, keto-friendly nuts, seeds, low-carb and high-fat nuts, best choices while on the ketogenic diet. Moderate carb and high-fat nuts, eat in moderation while on the ketogenic diet. Keto-friendly proteins, beef, ground beef, roasts, steak, and stew meat. The fattier the meat, the better for this diet. Bacon, sausage, always check for added sugars, or cured in sugar, skip these. Extra fillers are also frowned upon on the keto diet. Eggs, scrambled, hard, soft-boiled, poached and fried are all good ways to cook an egg. Free range are best. Fish, catfish, cod, flounder, halibut, mackerel, mahi-mahi, salmon, snapper, trout, and tuna. Wild caught is best, and the fattier the fish, the healthier it is for you on the keto diet. Nut butters, a great alternative source of protein. Almond butter is great for this diet. Always shop for natural nut butter without added sugar. Organ meats, kidneys, tongue, heart and liver. These contain high amounts of nutrients. Poultry, chicken, turkey, duck, quail, pheasant, goose, or other wild game. Pork, ham, pork chops, pork loin, ground pork and tenderloin. Fattier cuts are best, avoid any with added sugars. Shellfish, seafood, squid, clams, lobster, oysters, crab, scallops and mussels. Other meats, proteins, veal, goat and lamb. Low-carb vegetables. Ketogenic food list. Foods to avoid. Ketogenic diet. Foods to avoid on keto diet. Here is a list of foods to skip, avoid if you're creating a keto diet food list for best results. The most important thing to look out for while on keto diet is complex carb intake. You'll want to eat the least amount of grams of carbohydrates each day that you can. If you can keep it under 50 grams daily, that's good, but it would be best if it was under 20 grams daily. Anything sugary, any sweets, high-carb fruits, dried fruit, grapes, banana, pear, pineapple, apple, blueberries, anything high in carbohydrates, sugar-free, diet foods. Now that you've got the food list, check out more info about the keto diet. Do you feel like your normal body energy is all over the place? Are you constantly losing focus after a meal containing high levels of carbohydrates? Well, try to consider the ketogenic diet, also known as keto for short. Just like the normal diet, this one aids in weight loss and is considered a fat loss diet. However, it is not really like the average diet. It stands out on so many levels. It comes with its own keto diet food list, see below. Keto diet is famous for improving the health of people suffering from cancer, epilepsy, and Alzheimer's disease and many other health issues, see below. It is simple yet requires paying attention to what you eat. What is keto diet? Low carb, fat loss diet. The keto diet is a diet where you eat very low amounts of carbohydrates, moderate amounts of proteins, and a high amount of fats. It seems like you are cutting down on all the good stuff, but this is actually more beneficial to your health than most diets. Most people are generally addicted to carbohydrates. Check out our recent article on good carbs versus bad carbs, and sugars, especially those of the working class due to the high energy levels they have to sustain and the minimal free time they get. However, this diet is sure to wean you off this addiction sooner than you think. Are you a beginner and want to learn how to do keto? We've teamed up with Leanne and want to share her awesome product, the Keto Beginning, with you. Click here to check out her ketogenic diet plan, The Keto Beginning, ebook 2nd edition, to help you do keto, with full keto guide, keto diet food list, meal plan, more helpful info about keto, the nitty-gritty details about ketogenic diet. The main benefit of this is the amount of glycogen this diet allows you to accumulate in the body. Glycogen from carbohydrates and all other macronutrients end up stored in the body. Therefore, fat levels in the body are burnt out for energy, which the diet boosts. The body loses its main source of energy and settles for the substitute source, which is the fat. This, in turn, makes your lean body mass higher and your body fat percentage lower, thus weight loss. The name ketogenic comes from the act of the body turning fat stored in the liver to ketones, which are then transported to the brain, and voila! Each meal will boost your efficiency. When you reduce the amount of carbohydrates you eat daily to below 50 grams, your body then goes into ketosis. This is a natural state and a survival mechanism our bodies go through. See our ketogenic food list below to help with lowering your carbs daily. I know it's hard, but this is key. How can you know that you are in ketosis? There are 2 engineered tests of telling whether you are in a state of ketosis or not. The first one is a ketone strip, which resembles a pregnancy test. This means that you will be required to urinate on the strip. The next test is through a blood glucose meter. Most people prefer to let bygones be bygones. Testing is a dramatic approach, but if you feel like this is necessary, by all means, go for the test. Naturally, you can also know through the following signs: your breath will have a foul metallic taste, increased urination, foul smelling urine. What are the types of ketogenic diets? It is worth noting that there are 3 types of ketogenic diets. They are standard ketogenic diet (SKD). This is the ketogenic diet as explained above. It can contain up to 5% carbohydrates, 20% protein, and 75% of fat. The Keto Diet food list below will guide you with what you should and should not eat. Targeted Ketogenic Diet (TKD) entails consuming an increase in carbohydrate when going about workouts. This could be during, before, or both. Athletes and bodybuilders are more acquainted with this form of the keto diet. Cyclical Ketogenic Diet (CKD). This diet is reportedly what phenomenal professional boxer Conor McGregor practices. It involves incorporating the basic standard ketogenic diet above and only eating from the Keto Diet food list below, yet it allows for a carbohydrate-rich meal. This guarantees efficiency, speed, and strength, and is thus advisable for athletes due to their eventful careers. It does not have to be just a simple meal, it could go up to 3 days of high carbohydrate intake depending on the amount of energy you are planning to foster. Is keto right for you? We love Leanne and her guide, The Keto Beginning. We highly recommend it. Add attention deficit disorder before your body fully adapts to the keto diet. You are bound to experience some adaptation side effects like nausea, insomnia, fatigue, hunger, decreased energy levels, and even decreased mental function. Keto flu is the phrase coined for this phase. Nevertheless, do not let these scare you into going back to your normal carbohydrate-rich diet. The benefits of the keto diet are more substantial than that piece of cake that your brain is yelling for you to eat. So keep strong and consistent. Whether you are diabetic, overweight, mentally frustrated, or just simply looking to boost your metabolism, this is the right diet for you. If you have questions about any foods you don't see on our keto diet food list, leave a comment. More info needed? Check out our Keto for Dummies guide.